Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Ashwini and today we are going to see the third Python program of first PUC Computer Science. So this is your third lab program. So always whenever you write a program, the first thing you need to write is the flowchart. Already I have done how to write a flowchart, what are the symbols, where to use that particular symbol in my previous video. Please go back and check the playlist. And also I have done the first and second lab questions, flowchart, program, output, all these things I have explained there. Please make sure you're going to go back and check my other videos. The links are given in the description box. If you want, you can click there and check out the programs. And those who have visited for the first time, please make sure you're going to subscribe my channel. Coming to the question, so in this program, you are going to write a program to accept length and breadth. First thing you need to remember is here you need to accept the length and breadth, that is L and W. Okay. So what is this L and W? It is a rectangular formula. So you are calculating the area and perimeter of rectangle. So the first thing you need to know is in rectangle you have length and breadth. So if you consider this as a rectangle, this is your length, this will be your length and this will be your width. These two things will be the input that you are going to enter in your program. That is L and W you are going to enter with the keyboard. So the variables will be L and W. Remember that. Either you can take L or W or length and breadth. Okay. So next thing is compute its perimeter as well as area. So what you need to calculate? You need to calculate area, you need to calculate perimeter. Next thing you need to know here is what is the formula to find area as well as perimeter. Okay, so these things we are going to see in the next step. So always I told you the flowchart starts with start symbol. Always start and end should be written in an oval symbol. Okay, so this is your oval symbol where you have started your flowchart or where you have started your program. Next thing is the input. Always after start you are going to give the input. Input always written in the parallelogram. So this parallelogram symbol is used for both input as well as output. Remember this. Okay. So this is the parallelogram symbol where you use this parallelogram symbol for input and output. So you are inside this parallelogram you are going to write input, length and breadth. So this will be the input you are going to give through the keyboard. After giving input, the next thing you are going to do is to calculate the area of rectangle and perimeter of a rectangle. Now coming to the formula, to calculate area, it is length into breadth. This you have already studied in your middle school, right? Area is equal to length into breadth is the formula to find the area of rectangle. Next thing is how to calculate area of pyramid. So this is done using 2 times of length plus breadth. So this is the formula. So whatever the value is there after calculating length into breadth, that will be stored in area. After calculating 2 into length plus breadth, whatever the answer you get, that will be stored in perimeter. I hope you understood this formula, right? Always the formula part will be written in an rectangle symbol. So this will be for formula. Okay. Next thing. Now you have calculated area as well as perimeter. What is the next step you need to do? The next step you need to do is to print the output on the output screen. So how to do it? So in a parallelogram symbol, you are going to write output area comma perimeter. This is how you are going to print the output. At the end, you have to mention with the oval symbol telling end of the flowchart. Always flowchart starts with start symbol and ends with end. Okay. So this is about the flowchart. I hope you understood the flowchart. If you have liked and if you have understood whatever I have taught, please hit a like. Coming to the program. So this is the program you have. Okay. So here, as the flowchart tells, the first thing is you need to calculate the, or you need to input the input, right? So input length and breadth. So that is what the first thing you need to do. So in the program, the first thing you need to do is you need to take the value for length and width. So how to take the value for length and width? First thing is you are going to give length is equal to this input, enter the length, it's going to take the value for length, and outside this you have given float. This float tells that the value whatever you enter here, the value you are going to enter here, that is of floating point number. Because rectangle you can give it in a floating point number. It might be either integer or floating. Integer is a whole number like 2, 3, 4, 5. Floating point number is 2.3, 3.3, 3.5. Such kind of values are called as floating point values. Okay, I hope you understood how to input the value for length. Next thing is how to input the value for width. So you are going to give width is equal to this input, enter the value for width of a rectangle, tells that the user to enter the value of width. So input is a keyword where you are going to take the input from the keyboard. Again, float means you can give the input can be of floating point number. Okay, I hope you understood how to take the input, right? So in our flow chart, the first step was to take length and breadth, that we have already taken. Next, after getting length value and breadth value, now we need to calculate the value. So that is what we do in the program. The second step is to calculate the length and perimeter. So how to calculate length and perimeter? Area is equal to length into breadth. Suppose we have taken length as 2 and breadth as 3. So what is the value of area? 2 into 3 is 6. So area is equal to 6. Now perimeter. So 2 into length is 2, width is 3. So 2 plus 3 is 5. 5 into 2 is 10. So the perimeter is 10. Understood? So next in our flow chart, after calculating, we need to print the value of area and perimeter. So how to print the value of area of perimeter and area and perimeter? So you are going to use a keyword print. So print is a statement where whatever inside this print is there, that will be printed on the output screen. So how you are going to print? Area of a rectangle will be area. So this inside this area 6 is stored, that is 2 into 3. Again print perimeter of a rectangle, whatever it's there in the double quote, that will be printed as it is on the screen. This perimeter will be a variable where the values are stored. So perimeter is 10. So it will print area is equal to 6 and perimeter is equal to 10. So this is how it is going to print. So here this is the output. You can see here, enter the length, your first statement, this one, and this is your second statement, enter the width. So you have entered 5 and 10. Okay. So 5 into 10 is 50.0. Why it is 50.0 here? Because it's in floating point number. Okay. So next one is perimeter. Perimeter is 2 into 5 plus 10. 5 plus 10 is 15. 15 into 2 is 13. Okay. So with the help of this print statement, we have printed area of rectangle is 50 and area of perimeter is 30. So this is your output. I hope you have understood this particular program. If you have any doubt in this program, feel free to put up a question on the comment section. And don't forget to share with your friends so that I can reach multiple number of students. So my main thing to do this video is to reach multiple number of students where people are facing difficulties in writing a program. They just by heart and write it over on the paper. So I don't want that to happen. So please make sure you share to multiple number of students so that I can reach many students. I hope you like this video. If you have liked this video, please don't forget to subscribe my channel and share it with more friends. Thank you.